A girl, I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater, let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity centered. Touch my neck and I'll touch yours. You in those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, he knows what I think about. And what I think about. One love, two mouths. One love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You find out nothing that I wouldn't want to tell you about. No, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. And if I may just take your breath away, I don't mind if there's not much to say. Sometimes the silence guides the mind to move to a place so far away. The goosebumps start to raise the minute that my left hand meets your waist. And then I watch your face, put my finger on your tongue 'cause you love the taste, yeah. These hearts adore everyone the other beats hardest for. Inside this place is warm, outside it starts to pour. Coming down, one love, two mouths. One love, one house. No shirt, no blouse, just us. You find out nothing that I wouldn't want to tell you about. No, no, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. 'Cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me both your hands in the holes of my sweater. 'Cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. 'Cause it's too cold for you here and now. Let me hold both your hands in the holes of my sweater. And it's too cold. It's too cold. The holes of my sweater. I'm gonna use every upbeat. Oh, oh, today, not tomorrow. Oh, oh, I'm going in so deep. Oh, oh, fall from the shallow. Baby, I'm all about headlights. Light me up, headlights. Running in headlights. Light me up, headlights. Baby, I'm all about headlights. Light me up, headlights. Running in headlights. Light me up, headlights. Baby, I'm all about headlights. Headlights, 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 headlights. Baby, I'm all about headlights. Headlights, 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 headlights. Oh, oh, I got a taste of good lights. Oh, oh, I'm never letting go. Oh, oh, can't gotta use my night lights. Oh, oh, I'm gonna do it all. And oh, I'm tipping on the edge. And oh, I don't wanna be sad. And oh, don't you pull a race. And oh, just take me all the way. Baby, I'm all about headlights. Light me up, of good lights. Oh, oh, I'll never let it go. I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Don't you know, oh, I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling alright. You know I'm down for whatever tonight. I don't need the finer things in life. No matter where I go, it's a good time. Yeah, and I don't need to sit in VIP. Middle of the floor, that's where I'll be. Don't got a lot, but that's enough for me. Yeah, 'cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. I'm don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. So I just let it go, let it go. Oh, na 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 na. No, I don't care no more, care no more. Oh, na 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 na. So come on, let me know, let me know. Put your hands up, na na na. No, baby, nothing's gonna stop us tonight. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling take you running off the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control, I won't crash. Rolling high, put your money on the dash, throw the die. Lose control, I won't crash. Run it all, I won't crash. When you're slow, I won't crash. Running, take you running off the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control, I won't crash. Rolling high, put your money on the dash, throw the dice. Lose control, I won't crash. Run it all, I won't crash. When you're slow, I won't crash. Running, take you running off the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control, I won't crash. Rolling high, put your money on the dash, throw the dice. Lose control, I won't crash. Run it all, I won't crash. When you slow, I won't crash. Running, take you running off the road, so get out the way. Push the pedal to the floor, blow 'em all away. Yeah, you see I'm getting close, I accelerate. Going faster than fast, hit the gas, lose control, I won't crash. Rolling high, put your money on the dash, throw the dice. Lose control, I won't crash. Run it all, I won't crash. When you're slow, I won't crash. Running, take
Ba, 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 ba. Hello everyone, it's your boy Shameless back again today. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. The moment I started moving my OBS and everything else, I'm like, it's done. It's finally back on the right screen. God damn it, it just moved. Alright, one second, I gotta move the stats back over here. Alright, I knew that was going to happen. I was ready for it though. Here we go. Phoenix Wright. Trials and Tribulations. I am doing well. Quit breaking anything. I don't know why this game has broken this. I almost always keep my OBS on my forward-facing screen. And my game to my left. That way then I can look like I'm playing the game. Like, I can sign eye whenever chat's on this screen, but on this screen is where the game always is. 305 streams now. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Alright, though.
A test of your reflexes!
Oh! We need a few more of these meat sticks real fast. Oh, God. I've been blasted. Let's get underway. Episode 1. Turnabout Memories. I will say this. Outside of Edgeworth, I know this game introduced one of my favorite characters as well. How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that? That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. You continue to see her, and it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. It wasn't me. I didn't. I didn't do it. "5 years earlier. Mia Frey, second trial. April 11th. 9:40 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Whew. Is that right? It was right. It's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Mr. Grossberg. Good morning.
Please calm yourself. You'll get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior now.
What are you talking about? I'm relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me. I am relaxed.
Let go of my apples. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer.
I'm sorry. I'm just so nervous today.
Oh, that's right. Oh, this is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, you never fear, my dear. Hi, Marvin Grossberg, Amateur Service.
Actually, this is my second time in court.
Still, you surprised me with your earnest request last night. Let me handle this case, now you suddenly said. Oh, and they're quite forceful, too.
Just found out yesterday about the case, I mean.
What? You've already learned all the relative facts.
Well, about that, you see, of course I have, I think.
Oh, dear. In any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. See the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I keep smiling, Mia. I just want to say, I'll give it all I got. Yep, he'll be fine. No prob. Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Rye? Actually, it's right. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. And yeah, I have a cold. That's what the mask is for. My doctor says this way I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright. You have never interfered in court today. If you're truly innocent, I promise I will save you. Please let go of my shirt. That's right. He's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer stuff. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly that I thought I'd never set foot in a courtroom again. been 1 year since then. And well, here I am again. But this time, I'm gonna win. For my client and for myself.
Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense say is Miss Mia Fey, was it?
Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem?
I was under the impression that Marvin Groesberg was to be leading the defense.
Yes. Well, you see, Mr. Rosebud had a bit of emergency.
Emergency? But isn't that him standing right next to you?
Yes, well,
You're just a rookie. Are you sure you really can handle this?
don't let him scare you, Mia. Give it your tough-faced look. Of course, Your Honor. I think.
Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement?
Well. Do you believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer? Don't worry, little girl. It'll be all over soon. What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me? Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events of the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. That's a name. He's a fourth-year student studying pharmacology.
Sounds like he's a very bright man.
Yes, well, next we have a photo taken of the scene of the crime. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. Then they found the victim's body. The defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway, and they called the police.
That certainly makes the defendant look rather suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo in the record as evidence. By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo.
Your reputation for Shigati is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is the victim died a rather unusual death. Unusual death?
What do you mean, Mr. Payne?
Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question. Huh? Simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a little bit. I'm a genteel man, if you will. A what? Get out to Mia. Show them you got what you're made of.
Oh, perfect opportunity. Well, what was that? Of course. Go on. You say you know where there's that much?
I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file.
My hemorrhoids really aren't up. Oh, alright, now see here. The details of the case are filed under the court record. You knew that alright, didn't you?
The court record? I think I can see it by pressing tab. See, here's the thing. This one was originally on the DS. Trials and Tribulations came out on the DS. The other ones, they were Game Boy games. Here we have Doug's autopsy. Date and time of death was April 9th, 3 p.m. He died from electrical shock.
All these weapons we need can be found in the court record. A good look. Oh, look at the... There. I think I've probably answered my debt.
Yes, sir. I'll do just that. Gotta stay calm. Cannot let this prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. Okay, let's have a look. Let's press the tab here.
Now then, will the attorney for the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death?
Electrocution. According to the court record, it was a fatal electrical shock. In other words, electrocution.
Electrocution? How could such a thing happen? The murderer just used some type of new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps?
The answer will become crystal clear as the trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there's one more vital issue. What's that? Motive, of course. Apparently, there's some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. Bad blood? What do you mean? Oopsie! Oh, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney. You must know all about that. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude.
Well, that's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. They don't call them the rookie killer for nothing, you know. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? This time, I'd like to see some supporting evidence.
Evidence?
No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all of our weapons can be found in the court record. Find evidence you need, and shove it in old Greybeard's face.
Yes, sir. The old Greybeard's face.
Mr. Grossbird.
Try to set a better example for the young lady.
Yep, evidence is the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. You can toggle between the profiles and evidence with tab to make sure you go all over it. Now then, let's see what you've got.
What's the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? And that'd be this girl. Phoenix Wright's girlfriend. She dated Doug Swallow up until 8 months ago. The reason for the bad blood between these two was this one right here.
Delilah Hawthorne, is it?
Oh, very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she had some part to play in this story.
Well, he's done it again. While the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Well, Mr. Payne, you may call your first witness.
Well, if it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye?
It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? Defense has no objection.
Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand.
Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh, yeah, my name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect.
No, he means what you did before you were arrested.
Oh. I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are suspected in the death of your fellow student Doug, but I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you I was...
Would the defendant please refrain from passing his cold on to the rest of us?
It seems the witness has something he wants to say.
Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relationship to the victim.
Right away, Your Honor. Okay. I'll admit, I was there. But I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe.
I see. So you hardly knew the victim.
Right. Like I said, I'm not a killer. Phew. Looks like the judge understands.
You're being naive, or too naive.
Huh? It seems you forgot one small thing, young lady. That would be... this witness still has to undergo something called a cross-examination. Cross-examination?
He's right. It's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination.
He is wearing a mask.
The purpose is to determine the witness's testimony contains any contradictions.
Contradictions?
If a witness is lying, the statements will conflict with the court record.
But Mr. Wright is my client.
Even for your client, in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see.
What does he mean by that? Is he saying that in the testimony just now? There was a lie? A contradiction.
Now then, cross-examination, if you please, Miss Furry.
Please, Mr. Wright. Please tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? There's one thing I have a problem with. And, well... I never even talked to that stuck-up British guy. How do you know he's British? Mr. Wright, you say the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why would I even... That doesn't sound right. My drink. You hardly knew him. Then why would you say that victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? That you? Well, Mr. Wright. No, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer. I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. As that you knew the victim was, as you put, a British wannabe.
Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't look like a Union jacket.
Objection!
Are you certain you saw the Union jacket? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Fay, is there some point in this line of questioning?
Your Honor, please take a look at the crime scene photo again. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, but wait a minute, he was wearing a leather jacket. The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression you accidentally came across the body. If that's really the case, you wouldn't know that, would you? You have no idea what he was wearing under that jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Please forgive me! No, please!
Well, Mia, you've made our client cry.
Let him... That key on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. I can't believe I trust him. Mr. Wright, it was all wrong. Well, that's an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defense lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime. And my fucking mic just dropped. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Did I go too far? Oh, by the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to be a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it? Yeah, I took some, but... Was that medicine you took an over-the-counter brand called Code Killer X? Yeah, that's right. Cold's good. Hey, wait a second. How'd you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? Would you happen to have that medicine on you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. You lost it? Does this even have to do with the oh no. Mr. Wright, should I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Huh? Your Honor, I'd like you to take another look at the photo in the crime scene.
What's this? The victim's hand. It's Cold Killer X.
Yes, but even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to, especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it. What? Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have got the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so is so that way he could not only have been able to identify the killer as Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Order in the court.
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the record.
Ooh. Crap! Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning and with a large wave of electricity passing through it. Well, Mr. Knight, do you have some kind of explanation for all this? This is really bad.
Oh my buttocks! Oh my poor hemorrhoids!
The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmaceutical department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, then around 3 o'clock we split up. And later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking to Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. I lost my bottle around lunchtime on the day of the accident.
Mr. Wright, completely different from the testimony you gave us previously.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony more credible.
Miss Frey, please begin your cross-examination.
Oh, please, Mr. Wright. Don't tell any more lies. Alright. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, we were both there right on time.
You said the victim was part of the pharmaceutical department, right?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist? I see.
I gotta admit, I was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity.
Oh, fascinating. Sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man.
What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for more details. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about the pharmaceutical department. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know all that much, though. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said that apartment uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. That's right. And they sure look dangerous. Use non-standard voltages, so there are high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables. Yeah, there are electrical poles set up around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead the roof. Fine, I think we're getting somewhere. We talked a bit. Alright. Lot says ball around lunch. Let's press him on that. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? We can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly. It's just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches, they're just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious.
Yep. Why did you punch me in the jaw?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden.
I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met approximately at the time of his death. And the defendant returned to the scene of the crime for some unknown reason.
I'm not entirely convinced about his explanation about the medicine bottle either.
To be frank here, Mr. Wright, your testimony cannot be trusted.
What do you mean? I knew it was a little too much work for a little girl.
However, there's one mystery that still remains.
There is, Your Honor.
How the murder was carried out, of course. Because how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct?
Well, that is, well, you are correct, Your Honor. How exactly was he killed? I could establish how it was done somehow. Maybe I could come out of this mess smelling like a rose. I think I got the murder method right here. Your Honor.
Yes, Miss Fay?
I believe that if we were to put together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died.
That would be most impressive.
Well, quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the card, yes? An attorney must be able to back up any substantial argument with evidence. Of course. Actually, I had totally forgotten that.
Now then, Fay, show me what you got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted.
Here we go. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captured it quite well.
What? But there's nothing even remotely that resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. I'm going to tell you where exactly is this murder weapon.
It's right here. Well, naturally, it's right here.
What is that?
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we heard? The machines that the pharmaceutical students use in their experiments require high voltage. And because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then, the high voltage cable.
Yes. The high voltage cable is the cause of death. That's my likely explanation.
Hmm. Well, that certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some prayers are in order. Don't toy with me, old man. Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to really think about what that implies. Anyone who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was the defendant.
Or the cable just snapped and he died of a freak accident. That much is certainly true.
Oh yes, that's all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that established that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? What is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? I mean, the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle.
Let's take a look at the crime scene photo. Oh. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. As you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well. You mean... Yes, it's quite clearly imprinted on the chest of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way that Mr. Wright could have left a fingerprint like that.
Intent to murder.
He smartly pushed the victim towards the severed cable.
Order, that's enough. Well, there's no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork on this. We're done.
Mr. Grossberg.
Oh, my hemorrhoids never lie. The show's over, Mia. Oh, I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
Oh, no. No further evidence is required to convince me of his guilt.
Your Honor.
This time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case. Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye?
Is that what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust me. Miss Faye. No matter what it is, you have to say it. I believe in you. I'll represent you to the very end. You're established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything. Wait a minute, Mr. Wright. I'll tell you what really happened. Have I told you, Mr. Wright, there's no further need. I did it. I'll admit it, I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow is dead. Now go. You shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. It's only for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that.
What you just said.
Was that the truth? Yeah, I was afraid that if I told the truth, everyone think I was a murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
Please! Give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell you the whole truth. Are you okay? What, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, thank you? So I can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
Oh, look, there's like my headlines during the Harlem Shake. Ow.
My God. He was talking bad about Dolly. I paused my temper and gave him a shove. For a moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little after I left, I started to get worried. So I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. Oh! Explanation is rather quite simple. When you pushed him, the swallow fell back and touched the electrical cable, and he died from the shock. And that, as they say, is that.
Simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling, but from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. There had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. It's true. Even a doofus like him would have noticed that.
Miss Fairy, let me warn you right now that your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts. I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. He is innocent. There must be some kind of new evidence that will prove it. Let's see. A loud noise. What did you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. It was a really loud noise. It was like snap. No, can't think of it. I wonder what that was. Hey, Your Honor. It was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. Not quite by decide that. Which I do. I'm trying on some dangerous ground here. That's right. That loud noise you heard may be extremely important. I need you to try to remember what it was. How I put it, it was like sharp crack. Oh. Could have been. Yes. Could have been. Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. He fell on top of it, and it broke. That's probably the noise I heard.
An umbrella, huh? Did the umbrella belong to the victim?
Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail. Kinda like the Hey Kim, wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone.
Miss Fairy? What do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now?
Well, yeah. There is. Hit Mia. New information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, cheap umbrella is more than important than anything. It's vital. I want to officially have that entered into the testimony. How perfectly fitting. Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer.
Alright, well then, witness, please add that cheap umbrella to your testimony.
Alright, and then... What we have to do is present the crime photo.
Objection!
Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the beginning? Come on. If I had mentioned that, I wouldn't have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier. What do you mean by that? I got a look at the crime photo in this crime scene. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look more closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. Where the defendant left, the victim moved where he fell. In other words, he was pushed by the defendant. Well, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. No!
Order, order, order. The victim, he moved. Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police after the crime scene.
I want to present it as evidence immediately.
But the umbrella could simply have been blown there by the wind. According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. But...
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render a final verdict.
Yeah.
I must say, I still find it hard to believe. There's a huge hole blown in the prosecution's case by the defense's testimony.
It's...
Well done, Mia. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I'm expecting too much of a free ride. This first thing I get established guilt through the cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying.
Let me guess. You have another witness. Exactly. And this witness testimony will be in... I cannot pronounce that one. Oh, whatever that one is.
Well, who's this witness?
Mr. Lyle Hawthorne.
Why, Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to this whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this. You can't be serious.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? I think a good point for us to stop. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we'll listen to the defense of Miss Delilah Hawthorne.
Ooh. It's very... I'm sorry for what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah, I guess I started to relax then.
Relax, my boy. Oh, you can't be more serious. Oh, after hunting such important facts.
But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life. Huh. You mind telling me more about you and Miss Delilah Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago. Right here in this very courthouse. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. And that's why I already thought it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She is during the day that we met, as a symbol of our love. She'd been wearing it around her neck that day, but then took it off. And when she gave it, she said, "I want you to carry this."
Yes, she was a present, I see.
This darling little bottle is full of memories of my darling little dolly. It's a little bottle, alright. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah. But she was so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
Strange girl ask for a present back like that.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Delilah Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't have happened to been August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you know? This happened on August 27th. Right here in this courtroom. What's that? Newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the court... murder?
What are you reading there? Oh, let me see that. Oh, yes, huh? Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there's some connection between these two cases, am I correct?
I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grosbeck. I need to finish this myself.
Ah, yes, but I'm afraid that you will not be... All you have won't be enough, my dear.
Nope. Alright, we're in the middle of an ad, so I'm going to pause real fast. I can hydrate. And I can actually take this time to go refill my water as well. Alright. 1 second, chat. Okay, I'm back, chat. Start with a small link. Bum bum. Also, I grab my extra bit of water, so we are good.
I'll go ahead and have a look downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
Thank you.
I want to do what I can to help the both of you. Mia? Looks like recess is about over. We all had better get getting a move on.
I guess so. The recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. Ba-ba-na-na-na-na. April 11th, 1213, District Courtroom, number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call in your witness.
This person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. What's with the stiff silence?
My long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit, you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
I cannot believe he just said that. Now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
Don't worry, sweetie, there's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them down right to size.
And I'll bash them in with my gavel.
I love how they look straight at me when they say that. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home. Oh, no.
There was nothing.
If we may move on now, what's your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Oh, the honor's all mine.
No, the honor's all mine.
Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. God damn it, this fucking game and its references. Damn right, it's better than yours. Damn right. Sir? Is there something I can help you with?
You just go and say whatever's on your mind.
I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. Beanie didn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Yes, I can see why you'd say that.
She's gonna be a tough witness, alright. Only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you did witness on the day of the incident, if you please.
I think he's perverted. He's just stupid. Look at her, she walked into the courtroom, there's butterflies that have appeared beside her.
It's like, oh my god, it's an angel.
Sure, it's just a Disney princess. And, well, Milan can tell you, they can get a body count. Then again, she's not really a princess. Fight me. I had been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. And then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. And that's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go find some of our students, and they called the authorities.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Mrs. Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall the hot flames of how young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please tell us the truth. But I would never. Edit! There's more than enough, witness. I will not allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. You haven't changed a bit. Mia Fey. What's this? So you two are acquainted? Yes. We've met before. Once. In any case,
Miss Fay, the floor is all yours.
it's good to see you again, Madam Fay.
Madam.
No one's grandma yet, girlie.
You saw Dougie get all wobbly. Yeah, no.
Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right?
I was watching the whole time. He never did a thing to Dougie.
If I press it for no good reason, I know the judge will just get angry with me.
What should I do about our testimony just now?
We have to show the contradiction.
Feeble lies are not becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? What? I would never. Miss Fay, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the offense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job. Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim. What? There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came in and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will, if you don't mind. I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. It didn't look like they were fighting. And I didn't hear anything unusual either.
Now that's a lie. He literally said, himself, he pushed him.
Objection!
You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct? Yes, and that's why I'm very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. He said that. If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable. But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise, like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression. May I have a moment to answer?
But by all means.
You know the reason. I didn't hear the noise. See, the truth is, I had my headphones on. I was listening to music at that time. Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered? The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yeah. I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there was no contradictions in our testimony after all. Wait a second, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that totally changed this whole case. That there was lightning. Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony.
What do you mean?
Didn't you notice? She said that it was lightning, correct?
Yes, what about it?
Well, lightning is an actual large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right?
Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Fairy.
Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning?
Well, I'll admit that the thought had not occurred to me.
Because the kind of thoughts do occur to your head anyways. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was in fact the victim of a stray bolt.
It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental?
Alright, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty now if you don't— Oh, for God's sakes. I'm hurt that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Fay. Huh? I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on the day of that location. What? What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne. But what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit for?
The pharmaceutical students who were also conducting experiments in the lab that day. Let me read out the court testimony of the pharmaceutical students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor. So you're saying the equipment lost power because... Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred approximately at 3 p.m.
Which fits the time of death was in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They're planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables have become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
However, there's one thing that troubles me. That the cable could have been broken by any small bump. Then, wouldn't it have snapped if it had been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Fay, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable?
Your Honor, I don't like how this is looking one bit. The Colonel decided to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who, or what, caused this cable to break?
They're not gonna like me, but... I have a feeling that it was Phoenix. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony.
Defense testimony.
He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud snap. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct?
Yes, that sounds about right. Wait, are you saying that?
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits right around Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Yes, the prosecution came to that same conclusion. It was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. What is that supposed to mean? Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. The umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right, the victim banged into the pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break.
Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no. Doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into that far pole, then he could have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Order this court!
The limitations of my enemy. How I belong to hear them.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done it.
Sir Judge, sir. May I say something? The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
What?
What the? Please, just once more. May you please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge?
Of course, it's alright. Just go right ahead and give me your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. The truth is, Feeney pushed him twice. First time was into some electrical pole, and that's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Feeney caught up and crashed into him from behind. Cable snapping, Dougie being electrocuted. All occurred in less than 1 minute.
So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that's when the defendant pushed him for the second time. So sorry, Feeney, but I just had to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Well, a very simple one is, you immediately said you pushed him twice. Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony, you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeney. So that's why you basically lied to this court. I was a bad girl, I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes?
Would you please forgive little me? Of course you won't.
What you did is called perjury. Come on now, it was just a little old white lie. We'll forgive you this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
No, not at all.
The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alleyway is friendlier than that girl. Alright, crime photo number 2. The watch shows the time of death. It's so funny how this judge is. Yeah, that's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. You will in a minute. Can you please take a look at this photo? Oh, that medicine. It's the one that Feeny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It's set at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05.
Yes, and your point is, Miss Fay?
My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping? Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55. Oh, crap. 20 minutes. 20 minutes later is when he died. You care to explain this to the court, Mr. Lyle Hawthorne? What exactly happened in this 10-minute interval? That's not 10 minutes. 2:55 to... No, that is 10 minutes. I'm stupid. The defense proposes that it was during this interval the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow. This is nonsense. The real murderer? You can't deny the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for. Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it? There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. And after my client had left the scene, there was a window of opportunity for the real killer.
Miss Fay, is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer?
It's any time. It's the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you speak, Miss Fay. Now then, Miss Fay, let's have it. Who is the real killer?
Why isn't it simple? It's Dawn. It could have only been you, Delia Hawthorne. What? How can you... The defense is grasping at straws! 10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe you didn't lift a finger, set the men dearest to you.
Order, Miss Fay. What I mean, what, that is to say, Miss Hawthorne.
I believe you did witness the two men fighting that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim, he subsequently left the scene. It was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. How can you say something so mean, Madam Fay? I didn't do anything.
Miss Fay, this is a very serious charge. You are...
Your Honor! Please, I have something I want to say.
You? What is it now?
Please strike everything the defense just said from the record. What the? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Fay. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
No! Leave my Dolly alone!
That boy. Oh, he's got himself way in over his head.
Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back.
Our teams arrived just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping.
Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
You'd better take a good look at it. It, details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say for this?
Well, really, Your Honor, that is I. May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Oh, don't you worry, my dear. I have this situation well under control. You go right ahead. Mom, Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie? Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also try to pin this whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright. I told you that you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead. How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Finny. The notion I would try to frame him is ludicrous. No, that's a rapper. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl was trying to ask what on earth a motive would be.
The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. Must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement of the cafeteria of this building. And then, same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Mr. Delia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
Or the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What that possibly have to do with this case? The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests she in fact has a very good reason.
Very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a little longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Delia Hawthorne. I'll be right back, chat. I gotta get some of my water. Right then. Speak your lies, damn it! I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were testing in this very courtroom's basement reading room. When our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We were going out ever since that fateful day. We're so lovey-dovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
Mr. Wright, do that again, you'll be held in contempt of court.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
Alright. It's like we were destined to meet. Hold up! The courtroom reading room. That's a strange meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he's also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student doing at this courthouse reading room? line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. This has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case.
I have to remember the judge is on Delia's side. I better tread carefully. But, no, we have to keep pressing. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please allow her to continue on with her testimony.
Very well, young lady. I've got a simple question for you. What are you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to the courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. Don't you dare say that. Because we read this police report real fast. Incident overview. District Courthouse Cafeteria. Date August 27, 4 p.m. Victim. Diego Amado. Age 28. Occupation. Lawyer. Suspect. Delia Hawthorne. Age 19. Amado ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found left over in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or in the suspected person. It's clear how the victim ingested the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. She was here because she was being accused of murder. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Also, Diego is probably one of my favorite characters as well. Him and Edward were my two favorite prosecutors. They're so good. Yep. Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason? Oh, what is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? 8 months ago, right here in this very courtroom, there was another tragedy. Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which your attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in the incident listed here in this report. And that name is Delia Hawthorne.
What? Delilah Hawthorne?
Yes, that sweet pie of everyone's eye, Miss Delilah Hawthorne. He was the prime suspect in a criminal case 8 months ago.
Order. Well, this is unbelievable.
It's true that
The loveliest rose can have the darkest thorn.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it. Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. Pardon me, go right ahead. It's true about that 8 months ago. Please express some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. Did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay. Tie the two crimes together. Now, just gotta stay on the offensive.
We're done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart. Well, and not in my buttocks. You can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Gross. Gross. I met the lawyer who was poisoned and discussing in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. And what I heard was the liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. You see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know I'd get a poison like that.
So that's what happened 8 months ago.
However, you heard from the witness' testimony she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just out of old tricks. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne. I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show him to you before the end of this cross-examination. Hey! What the? Why does the vent suddenly feel stronger?
Aha, Mia, you're going with true lawyer's oil, my dear. That proud, prostrate self-confidence, absolutely smashing.
Right. So it's gonna be... She doesn't know how to make the poison, right? But... 8 months ago, you wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab?
Boyfriend, you mean the victim, Doug Swallow.
That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. If you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmaceutical student at Ivy University. His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never obtain such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you have access to such a poison after all. And then, it was only a matter of slipping into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was sitting at his very table. You. No!
Order, order, order. Could be.
That's nothing but a basis accurate. May I say something, Madame Faye? What is it, Miss Hawthorne? The amount of poison in that coffee was about 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, we need some kind of container.
Yes, well, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something like that small. Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. You're saying I threw the poison container away? I think you need to show me some kind of proof. Proof? She got me good with that.
Provide some evidence, or I'll have to disallow that line of questioning, Miss Faye. Well, sure, you can come up with some kind of evidence, or we've lost this lead.
Police conducted a full body search of Delilah in the entire courthouse. Yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
You're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder. Then where is the container of poison being carried? What happened to it?
It's here. You were forced to get rid of that container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone who had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. So the defendant was that witness's accomplice? Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does that mean, Miss Faye?
The day the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purposes of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying that there's a deadly poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. No! No!
Order! Order in this court!
Objection! On behalf of Dolly, I object! Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Damn! Hit him below the belt! Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not, and is not, madly in love with you. The only reason she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there, in the waiting room, you said yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Sometimes she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl asking for a present back like that.
For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying, but you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insist on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you. No! That's a lie! Oh god. Mia, are you alright? The defendant, he's getting away! Bailiff, hurry! After him!
Mia, are you alright?
Yeah, I think so.
That boy, you went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
Thank goodness. Oh no.
What is it?
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry. I am afraid that your apology is not enough. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me, I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give back the necklace. I ate it. You... what?
You ate it.
It was too big to swallow, so I had chewing it in little bits first, but... yeah. What the... what?
What is he doing now?
Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? The bottle you swallowed might have had some poison left in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, the bottle did not contain deadly poison. How can you be so sure? I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
It would seem.
No, there must be some mistake. The bomb must not have had any poison left in it. Either that, or the poison has lost its potency. There, it's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's horrible when you see you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can say that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Fey, I cannot accept your explanation for the offense.
But why?
This may be impossible for beginning like you to understand. In the code of law, evidence is everything.
You thought that I proved so much. Did she going to get away with everything?
Well now, the suspicion around Miss Hawthorne is cleared up. I'd like to proceed with the trial.
Mr. Wright? I'm sorry, Miss Fey. I totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me. I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Doug Swallow.
That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's not your business.
I'm telling you for your own sake. If you continue to see her, it will be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
Poison?
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief.
Stop it! Don't talk about her like that.
Oh, ads. Ah, they were snooze. Good, thank you.
Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous! There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, he got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me to not ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly. Your Honor, this defendant is Miss Fey. You tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Dolly stole poison 8 months ago, too, huh? Put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony. There's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison the night before she killed Doug Swallow.
The night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Fey.
If you're certain about your theory, then let me ask you this. Mia.
It's your last chance, so think carefully. There's something that you desperately want to get back, therefore.
Exactly who was she planning to kill?
There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me? That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered. Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else it could have been.
But how could this be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linked her to the incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of the attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It's a pretty good move, too, she made. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little ball was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true! Beanie, what joke you are. Honestly, how could any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne?
It appears we're nearing the end of this trial. Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? Seems your sniveling little crybaby client has even been in the bottle as a snack. Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with a dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof. You treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer? Well, I have nothing more to say, so I'll be heading home if you don't mind.
And now, make the slips. We see the joke of the Black Dahlia? Yes. But we're not finished.
Fine. And then just ask this nasty old hag to finish up. Can't let her get away this time.
Stop! You keep pushing on without any evidence. The ultimate price is a lawyer.
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take your attorney's badge forever. And turn it in, I'm afraid.
No. You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Fay. Or should I say, Miss Gray?
Well, Miss Fay, can you prove evidence that will establish her guilt once and for all?
You mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I have every evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Impossible! You can't possibly... Stupid woman.
It's the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one.
You are unable to establish her guilt. I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will be immediately handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. I can imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Well then, Miss Fay, please present your evidence. Show the court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright.
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X, Mr. Phoenix's Wright's beloved cough medicine.
Oh, does our rookie defensive attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my ball around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're grasping at straws! After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine. I would like to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her ball necklace, which she gave to someone else for safekeeping. She had accidentally run into the reading room where my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright, was. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That's when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened in the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is where the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power hours, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall what she was carrying. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poisoned cold medicine. She must have thought, where did they search me like they did 8 months ago? 8 months ago? Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. Oh, come on, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinky liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine. I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? I'm just a filthy, stinky liar. There's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Mia Fey. Mia Fey. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being. Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Yes?
I'm gonna go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Phew! Finally all over. I refuse to accept this. The defense has secured scrap evidence for this outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer said. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Yes? Would you care to try this cold medicine? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said... There, it's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust this witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. So if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison here, right? Wait, you see, yes? And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life on it? My hair! It's my hair! My beautiful hair! Well, she just made the man bald. Good job, Mia.
Mr. Payne, about July Hawthorne.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, file papers for immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Really? Really? You were drooling for the woman. Like, since I look the way you did in the original? Yep. Don't lie. Just admit you're wrong.
By the way, Miss Furry,
Yes, Your Honor.
was it just me, or did you and Miss Talon seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne, this
Can't be happening. Oh, it's a nightmare. It's just like losing my daughter.
appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear... Dolly!
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. Court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright
Not guilty.
The court is adjourned.
Alright, we have an ad break starting in 20 seconds, so I'm going to take this time to let pause and let myself have a little drink. snuck off for a moment to go pet Kage. He's your little buddy. He's your little fuzzy. He's my little buddy. He's Kage. He is a Kage.
Mia, oh, you've done wonderful there. Thank you for everything, Mr.
Grossberg.
And the verdict. I thought my hemorrhoids would explode like Mount Venus.
Mia Grossberg, do you think maybe you can stop talking about them?
Well, that's rather rude. Anyway, this case has really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with a client? Perhaps if we veteran lawyers have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright. Congratulations. Thanks. You know, I was thinking. Go on. That dolly I saw up there in the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kind of terrible things. Maybe she's like, I don't know, a fake or something? Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But, for all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Ugh. What kind of company is this guy keep? Right now, I'm starting to become a lawyer myself. And that's what you keep saying. I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. There's a friend that I keep desperately wanting to help. If I hurry, I should be able to save him in time. I see. Same as Faye? A lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright? I'm still new to this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna study my butt off and become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. Became a lawyer like I planned, and managed to save my friend. But Mia passed on to a better place. Me. This trial brings up a lot of painful memories. It also brings us some very precious ones. And memories I never thought would rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can still hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In the court of law, your greatest weapon is in your belief. For 5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back on the words of Lizzie. But that's a story for another day. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories, ended. Trying to remember how many episodes are in this one. I think it's 4 again. Let me double check because it's been a little bit. There was a total of 1, 2, 3. Yep, there are 4 trials in this one as well. So, and that's not including this one that we just did. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say my nose. Say my nose. Let's see. Looking at the time, I think we can start this chapter, but we won't end it. I'm trying to decide. Ah, I'm also being hit by a scammer. How wonderful. Yay. They're literally trying to, like, have you thought about doing a 2.0 branding deal or anything like that? Have you thought about, like, what your model looks like? Man, these people just... Number one, let's put this one to bed for this joke. Anyone who is trying to just enter my DMs, I don't know how many times this needs to be said, but let's establish it even further. If you ever enter my DMs and you are trying to get me to commission you, that's it. That's all that your messages are about, is how, oh, my commissions are open and everything else. You should hire me. You're going to be ignored. The reason for that is simply just due to the simple fact that I'm an artist too, you dumbass. And yet, I don't tell people all the time, hey, my commission's over. Come hire me, blah, 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 and stuff like that. Why? It's annoying as hell, for one. But number two is simply a fact that if you truly have your commissions open and people want the art, they will approach you themselves. So, no. It is so annoying and everything else. Oh, look, they sent me a screenshot of me. Hi, are you listening? Because you're being addressed right now. Turn up your volume for this one. If you enter my thing telling me how you think, hey, I think you need a new model and everything else. I'm an artist. You would know this if, when you try to add people, you are A, mutual friends with anyone that I am friends with, or B, follow other servers I'm in. You are neither of these, which already has a giant red flag on your account for that. 2, you're still not, you don't follow me on this platform. You don't follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky or anything like that, so you've just randomly discovered me by some way. Which means, just like most places, you probably have actually found me because you're, trying to find any VTuber you can. Go find their Discord by any means necessary, for the simple fact you're hoping to scam them. When you do something like that, it's a problem. Number one is you're asking, hey, have you tried doing this? You don't show evidence of your own art style and everything else. Meanwhile, I will show evidence of my own art. But on top of all of that, you also have this whole stipulation of you don't drop the subject. If people truly thought could come up with ideas for 2.0 models and everything else, just like I've said with other drawings, feel free to draw me. Feel free to draw me as much as you want. Heck, this is one where I'll say this. If you want to draw my character, heck, if you want to make merchandise of my character, you have permission to do so. I'm not even going to go after you. if you use my likeness for your own designs and whatnot to make merchandise and make yourself some money, like selling stickers or whatnot. My whole comment that I will make on that, send me some of the merch. I think that would be awesome to see. If you want to go and use my likeness for your own profit, by all means do so. I'm not copyrighted or anything else like that right now, but like one thing I will say is let me know. Show me that you're doing that because that's just a situation. Oh, now what it is I have some of my Discord DMs trying to scam me again, so that's beautiful. But no, it's a whole situation like that. If you want to make fan art of myself while also profiting off your own fan art, by all means, go for it. But this is one thing I cannot stand as well with these scammer folks. Do not enter someone's DMs with the message, "Hey, is it okay if I make artwork of you?" With the notion that that could be, "Hey, can I make fan art of you?" Then try to turn around and charge them. That is the most annoying stuff of all time. If you do that, you're just insane. Either make the artwork of them, show it, and let them appreciate that, or just say, "Hey, I'm an artist." Show them your portfolio, and that's it. Then just have a normal conversation. The moment you say, "I'm an artist, come hire me," no one's going to do that because you are being way too desperate and way too annoying. Promote yourself on Twitter and everything else, but don't just shove it into someone's face with DMs. That is a number one rule of all time. Don't do that. It annoys every single content creator. And I'm not saying this to just to demote someone from doing art. Do art, but find a way of how you promote yourself without being disrespectful. Because it not only looks to me like you only see a person like myself as money to be made off of, and not actually something like you want to work with me. So that's how it always comes down to. Like, I know you're in here. I literally have my thing that shows that you're listening. You're probably not actually listening. You probably have the stream muted, but make it come that, hey, I'm not saying that the model looks outdated. I'm just saying you could add something to give him a more trendy look. What do you define as trendy? What do you describe as a trendy style? What's trendy? What, do I need to have dog ears and everything else to be one of those? Do I need to turn into the femboy look and everything like that? Start having a Zarbon accent? Like, yeah, I have plans for a 2.0 model. I have ideas that are going to be worked on. Hell, the outfit itself is going to change. But making just a mention, "Oh, we want to make you look trendy," that's... You're using buzzwords. You're using buzzwords that could feed yourself on an idea and everything else. But we can go more into that later on. I think I am going to end it for tonight here. It's been 2.5 hours. I still gonna make dinner later. I probably might take a shower here soon. The weather's been kind of making me go bleh, so I've been needing to take a little more showers. Let's see who's on. Oh, speaking of VTubers and everything else that are really nice and good, let's send one that's that tends to be a manager. Let's send y'all to Momo. What? So, like I said, just be respectful to artists, and if you are an artist, be respectful for clients. The only rule I have when it comes down to my model with this stuff as a joke is, if you're gonna draw them as not super work, show them in a dominant like fashion, and don't use AI. Outside of that, you want to make money off of my model with your own fan art and everything else, go for it. Just showing the art. That's all I ask. Show me the art and let me have some of the merch. That would just be fun. Let me have a little access to merch. If you make a t-shirt with my character on it, I want a t-shirt. But until then, y'all take care, stay shameless, and go give Momo some love. Later, everybody.